Well, top of the morning to you. Wow, December 5th. I got the date right today. 20 more days till Christmas. Can you believe that? Wow, man. The year's just flowing by, but you know what? It's been a good year. I recovered from that foot thing last year, about this time actually. I was starting to walk and stuff, so yeah, it's been a year now since I started walking again. Wow, I didn't think I'd ever have to say that. So this morning I'm working in the shop here, stripping down all my little 300 series saws, 351s, 353s, 346s. Got all the cylinders that I've gathered up that I have around here. Different carburetors, intake, elbows, boxes of screws, crankcases that a couple are still good, but I just going to put together the ones that are okay. Just putting all the nuts and bolts in one box, so it's all the 300 small series Huskies, eh? I did say the other day on a video that I was selling a couple 346s, and yes, I have sold them, and I don't have any more used saws of any models right now, but I'll let you know when I do, and see how we make out. But I'm doing a 346 right now. This was actually a 351 bottom end, but it's, as we know, the 351, 353, 346s, they're all the same. This one's really clean, not even a mark on the chain catcher. Bottom end is perfect. Got the cylinder ready and a piston. I just wanted to show you the different carburetors on these saws, Originally, the first carburetors were the Walbro HDs. You can see these type of screws here, the non-EPA adjustment screws. There's no accelerator pump on this model. It's just a basic Walbro HD. And we all know Walbro HDs are great carburetors, right? They're used on several different models of Stills and Huskies. Here's the EPA one that it came out with. So it has the different adjusters with the limiter caps. And yeah, I take them off and adjust them. And this has the accelerator pump system right here, this brass thing, nozzle or thing here. So what happens on some of these is, a guy can be messing around thinking there's air leaks and carb problems, but a lot of times if this accelerated pump system fails, it'll run lean, up and down and idle, and you can be chasing lots of stuff, but still air vacuum check your engine, and obviously other regular maintenance stuff like fuel line, filter, and the carb cleaning, eh? So if that fails, then they came out with another replacement. Also on these saws, you really got to watch the intakes. Those plastic clamps they used to have, a lot of these leaked in this area, okay? So beware of that too. So then they came out with the third type carburetor, which was a Zama. Like EL18 is the model number. No accelerator pump system, no purge valve. A good carburetor, nothing wrong with Zamas when they're working. It's like everything else, when they work right, they're a good unit, right? If they don't work right, we all call them crap, but whatever. Then they came out with this one, the Zama one, with the purge valve system on the last 346s they made, the 50cc version, had the purge valve. That, there was nothing wrong with these other systems. Sure, they took a little longer to start, but the purge valve system just makes it start way quicker for a consumer or even a professional, right? So nothing wrong with that system. But this one I'm going to build it with the non-EPA carburetor. I'm going to go over this carburetor right now, make sure that the pressure test's okay and the diaphragms are good. And I'm going to put this one together and run it in a little bit, okay? And we'll listen to see how it sounds. So we'll catch you in a little bit with a 346 build, and like I say, I'm sorry I've sold the other one, so if I ever get any more, I'll let you know. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. Just want to show you a quick problem that a lot of consumers and even pros have had a problem with on these small 300 series saws. A lot of people have the chain brake engaged and they try to get the side cover off, and it's a hard thing to get off because the chain brake is on, right? So then they bring him into the shop, and you got to, explain to them, because they try to get the barn chain back on, but they can't because the chain brake's activated, right? So what we do at the shop and even myself here, is have a spare handle laying around. So you simply put the side cover, clutch cover in the vise, put your handle on here, and just work it back like that. There you go. It's unlocked now. Now it's perfect. Now it'll go back on the saw. Just wanted to show you that. It's a real common problem. Here's another tip on 351s, 353s. A lot of the Huskies that have the inner bolt in the anti-vibration spring. Take your chain catcher screw out, or your screw out of the other end of it, and go put your Allen wrench in and give it a tighten, because they all, yeah, that one was loose, just like the other one in the back was too. So get your Allen wrench right down and tighten your spring back on your tanks, and then put your screw back in here, okay? Happens on a lot of them. People get moving them around with the barn chain and they come loose. So if your saw's a little sloppy doing the old noodle, take those screws out and tighten those inner bolts for the springs to get tight on the tank again. Donny Walker back once again. I'm just going to try out Justin's 346 that I just built him. This is the second one I've done for him. Let's see how it goes. Not bad. Grip's pretty good. I think I hit a bit of a rock, a little dull now. Oh well. Have a good day. Thanks, man. Hey, Justin. How you doing? Hope you're having a good week. It's TGIF today. Me and my dad were just out testing your saw out at a woodlot. A beautiful little 346. 20-inch bar, 325 on it. It rips. Let the other guy try there that does firewood. He's like, wow, why am I not using a small saw instead of this big 395 with a 32-inch bar? Thing cuts faster than it. So yeah, we just came home. I'm going to switch it to 3/8 now and put a 20-inch 3/8 bar and chain on it for you. And all your guys will like it just like you will, and they'll all want to use it. So I hope you're doing good. I'm going to get on to building a couple more now. I'm going to build a couple more 346s for some friends of mine. Then go up and make some dinner for my gal Shelly. That's my mom, actually. You know. So, and I can have some kibble and have a good night. It's Friday night, so maybe we'll watch a movie or something all together. So, you have a good day and a good weekend. Keep your saw in the wood, stick in the ice, rubbing her out, and bring me a milk bone when you come next time, okay? I like those green ones. They're really good. They're kind of vegetable based, and I'm trying to stay healthy. Well, have a good day. Catch you later.